Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In his office, Finn rolls, "Luna's not my kinsman, she's my son." Luna's my son. He decides this can't be right and pulls out another tackle to do another test. At Bill's place, Luna makes a smoothie, adjusts her ankle examiner, looks at a print of Will, and also peers out the window. She smiles, "If only you knew where I was, Mom." Looking trim and veritably satisfied with herself, Luna perches on the lounge and eats bonbons. At Il Giardino, Poppy flashes to telling Finn he's not Luna's father. Lee walks by and tells her family she was happy to make time for her. She didn't anticipate to hear from her after her allegations the other day. She goes over how horribly wrong she was to suppose what she did of her. Poppy sighs. Lee asks why she wanted to see her. She senses she's not herself. Poppy tells Lee that commodities happed. Luna is missing. Lee gawps, "Luna's missing?" Poppy says yes, and she doesn't know where she is. In the design office at Forrester, Hope thinks Steffi is over to commodity. Steffi thinks power has made her paranoid. Hope has been burned by her ahead and vows, "No way again, Steffi." She informs Steffi she's no longer her goat. Steffi muses, "Yeah, thanks to Carter, you're made in crime." Hope says Forrester couldn't be in better hands. It's being run else now, including Steffi. She acknowledges she's made numerous positive benefactions to the company over the times. Steffi notes that was before one of the most underhanded business accomplishments imaginable. Zend comes by, and they congratulate his rearmost designs. Hope is sure the company will thrive with Zend's gift and Carter's leadership. In the main office, Carter tells Daphne her scent makes it hard to concentrate. She slings her arm over his shoulder and says, "Nearly like you could lose yourself?" He laughs nervously. Daphne keeps flirting with and pawing Carter as he stammers on and also asks her what brought her to Forrester's door. Daphne Rose no way explains herself. She had a reason, but she'll no way tell. Carter asks if they should launch with 1 or 2 spices. Daphne pulls out 2 cents, sprays them behind her cognizance, and tells Carter, "Choose." At Bill's place, Luna tells herself she'll no way believe Tom Starr is her father. She stands in a glass and prodigies, "Who's my father?" In Finn's office, the alarm sounds to indicate the alternate maternity test is ready. Finn picks it up, reads it, and looks off into space. In the design office, Hope has to get going, but thanks Zend again for going over and further. Steffi tells him, "You're inestimable to all of us." He smiles. Hope leaves, and Steffi tells her kinsman he came in at the right time. Hope's so sure that this is how Forrester is going to be from then on out. Zend knows Carter won't be in charge much longer, not if Steffi has anything to say about it. Steffi wishes it hadn't come to this. They agree this requires drastic measures. Steffi had to do commodity, she can't stay for Justin and his platoon to work their angle. That could take months and may not indeed be possible. She complains that Hope is getting more arrogant by the nanosecond. Zend notes Brooke and Carter are getting more settled by the day. Steffi tells her kinsman his intel is inestimable. Each she'll say about her plan is that if effects go as planned, they'll no way smell what's coming. In the main office, Daphne tells Carter she belongs to him now, because of their cooperation. She wants to know his preference. Carter leans by, skirmishes her hair away, and breathes in the scent she scattered on behind her observance. Just also, Hope walks in. She asks what's going on. Carter stammers that he was trying to choose a scent to start the launch with. At Il Giardino, Lee is outraged that no bone will tell Poppy where Luna has been moved to. She offers to go down there, but Poppy doesn't suppose anyone will give her information. Lee notes that she's her bastard. Poppy gets a call and way down. It's Finn, who demands to see her at his office. She tries to put him off, but he insists. Poppy agrees and goes back to make her defenses to Lee, who formally again tells her how sorry she's for allowing she could hurt her and her family in such a terrible way. In his office, Finn stews and delays for Poppy. When she arrives, he tells her to lock the door. She wants to speak first. She knows he has a lot of questions now that they know Tom is Aunt Luna's father. It made them suppose about that night all those times ago that they participated, but they've nothing to be shamed about. There's no natural connection between them and they watched about each other. What they participated was beautiful and special. She hopes he remembers it that way too. She rambles that they've moved on and lists off his accomplishments. She has a chance to patch effects up with her family, and Finn, that can't be if you keep on allowing about that night and asking questions. No bone. Can find out about that. Finn opens his hole and pulls out the test stick. She formerly told him there's no way Luna is his son. Finn asks, "Don't you want to know what it says?" He reminds her she promised to be honest and veracious. He trusted her. "He no way rude that night until you prevaricated to me. Luna is Aunt my kinsman. She's my son." Poppy heartbreaks. Finn restates, "Luna is my son. I'm the father." Finn lately talked about Steffi Forrester's response to Luna Nozawa's alternate chance, or at least the possibility of one. Let's look at what Finn told us daily about the major couple extremity that's ahead for Finn and Steffi. Refocused out how important Finn adores Steffi, Hayes Forrester Finnegan and Kelly Spencer. Finn's love for his family is indeed stronger because of his once struggles since he grew up wondering about his bio mama, who turned out to be Sheila Sharp. There's the trauma of this interdicted night with Aunt Poppy Nozawa for Finn to contend with. Finn's messy history is fueling his need to rise above those circumstances and produce a better family situation for himself. Of course, the news that Luna is Finn's son could clearly throw off his plans. Novland suggested about Finn feeling responsible for Luna's problems on some position and wishing he could have put her on a more positive path. It's not commodity Finn could control since Poppy kept Luna's maternity a secret all these times, but Finn still wishes effects could have played out else. That said, Novland suggested that for Finn, the most important thing in his life is to cover this family that he's created. In other words, there's going to be an inner conflict grounded on Finn's desire to support Luna and his desire to shield the family he's erected with Steffi, Kelly, and Hayes. Although Finn and Steffi have always set up a way to conquer the obstacles up to now, Tanner Novland putatively suggested that a breaking point was possible for Steffi. Indeed, with a solid marriage like the one Steffi and Finn have, there's the question of how long you stay by someone's side with all the external stressors that keep passing. Novland also refocused out that Finn tends to give people alternate chances, but he's keeping the fact that Luna tried to exclude Steffi in mind. Now the challenge becomes trying to balance this new son drama with Finn's thing of always keeping Steffi, Hayes, and Finn in the safe bubble he wants them in. He hasn't forgotten that Luna has issues. So it's gonna be intriguing to see how he navigates that because we all know Steffi's gonna draw a hard line in the beach, Novland said. Finn will surely have a lot to figure out, so we'll bring you more prognostications on his coming chapter and updates on his rocky relationship with Steffi.